What's going on YouTube? Coach Marcus Hodges here with Separation Team Basketball. Today I want to talk about the underdrag. The underdrag is probably one of the best moves to do to create that stop separation. It's really going to be a ooh and ah type move. We usually think that an ooh and ah move is going to be a whole bunch of different crossovers, but if you really study of how people get into an ankle break, it's going to be some type of stop separation. And if you check out highlights from the NBA and college, it's going to be the underdrag. So today I want to talk about the underdrag, but I also want to give you a couple counters at an underdrag to make your game elite and to give you more of a bag. Something you don't want to miss. You already know, man. Let's get it. First, you gotta have a turn dribble. So you have your regular pounds, and then you have a turn dribble where that ball goes inside of your frame, then goes outside of your frame. So get your foot foundation, we'll have one regular pound, then we'll have a turn pound. I'm stepping at an angle, my inside shoulder goes down, and then I'm just dragging back under that foot. So notice when I drag back, that foot right here is gonna act like a pivot, and I'm dragging back to it. I'll have that one dribble, and then I'll turn and get right back into the underdrag. I want you guys at home to do it for about 20 seconds, consecutive seconds, over and over. Here we go. Notice I'm letting the ball turn, and then I step. So that's the foundation right there of your underdrag. Usually when you're dribbling, the ball is outside of your frame, allowing your feet to run, allowing your feet to move, and then being able to not only step, but also stop on that outside or ball side foot and have that underdrag move. I want to take you guys to move. Basketball is broken down in the first 3 steps. Your first 3 steps are going to be really important to find your angles, but also to be able to get by that defender. So right now we'll go right into a dribble drop. So we'll dribble and then drop. Now I'll have this first step, it's going to cross my body. I'll take this dribble. And then now, once again, on this outside or ball side foot, I'll have an underdrag, and I'll get into 1 to 2 pullback dribbles, and I'll go to the left side. So every time I'm going 1 and I'll drop, I'll start my drive, drag it under. And once again, I'll drop, boom, being able to drag the ball right under. We'll go right into a drop, underdrag, boom, every time. Just right now, creating this stop separation on that defense. I'm selling my drive, inside shoulder gets low, and pulling that ball back. So right there, that's gonna be the foundation of the underdrag. Really just getting my drop stance. This is my low, and as I start to drive, I see my defender's hips starting to turn, and as his hips turn, that's when I, boom, get that stop. I'll get some separation, then I'll have counters. All right, one of the first options right now as you're driving, we'll get into that underdrag, ball side foot stops, but now we're gonna switch. So notice my right foot is forward. Now I'm gonna switch, and as I switch, we gotta work on pulling the ball back to my pocket away from that defender. So as we drive, we'll be here, I'll see my defender's hips turn, I'll stop and switch. Now it's all about angles. If I wanna go to shot, I'll probably go to more space. If I'm trying to go to the basket, then I'm coming right off his hips, right to the angle for a finish. Right now, I'll give you both, and I'll focus a little bit more on the shooting aspect right now. Another option right now, however you guys want to get into it. And as we drive, I'll go into my underdrag here. So notice the separation of my feet, and now I just want to have it meet. So I'll go under, and then I want to get hands and feet same time. So it can be a little push off, or it can be all from stop separation up here, feet under my hips, and we'll go straight up and down for the shot. Another option out of my underdrag, which is really popular right now in the NBA, especially when guys have that stop separation and they're kind of right on the borderline of that 2 to 3 point line as they'll drive, and they're here. Then as they're pulling the ball back to the pocket, they'll just have their right foot replaced under their hip, boom, and pull back to get that 3. So just imagine creating that stop separation. In the NBA right now, this is a terrible shot. Stat-wise, they'd rather you shoot that 3. So now this footwork James Harden made real popular. He's here, tap, make sure you pick up as your feet are getting under your hip, straight up and down to that shot. So we'll go a little toe touch, step back right here. Right now we worked on the underdrag. I gave you guys a foundation. Then after the underdrag, we focused on a switch, either the drive or the space for shot. Then we focused on that quick shot when I go to my underdrag and I have that foot replacement. We also gave you the underdrag, a little toe tap, step back. Now I want to get into that hesitation. So I gave you guys about three different options being able to shoot. So now that defender now tries to close out when you have that stop separation. He tries to close out, my feet still get right under my hips, and I'm not carrying the ball, I'm getting to a quick turn dribble. Making sure chin and eyes get to the rim, there's gonna be a slight pause. That's when that defender gets out of that athletic stance or possibly lifts up, and then you're able to blow by him to attack for a finish or some type of pass in the dunker position. So I'll go, I'll have my drive, I'll get here, boom, that's when he jumps, I'll turn, and then I'll have my finish. That was just our underdrag series right there, being able to have that great stop separation. That move you're gonna see a lot at the highest level, being able to have that stop. Today I wanted to give you guys multiple options, learning that move or understanding that move and why it works for you, be able to attack the basket and be that ultimate offensive player. If you like today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can see each and every upload. And you already know, man, let's get it.